We had a immediate challenge with the fact that the kid was deaf, and we were just going to get into a lot of logistical challenges that we don't normally encounter for us as a show, as well as aspects of storytelling that I personally haven't worked with. So from the one standpoint of production, we had to figure out how we were going to communicate. We wanted to use as many deaf actors as possible, both in the stands, as part of the wrestling team, as well as our two actors. We had several meetings trying to decide, okay, just the logistics of this teaser, how are we going to let them know that we're rolling? So we've got the ADs waving flags. How are we going to communicate all this information so that we can keep the set as efficient as possible, as we always have had it, and we take for granted so often that we can all hear and communicate. So instantly we as a production were right inside the character's head because we saw the immediate challenges of communication and having to do that. One of the first things we noticed in casting is that there was a real difference between deaf actors who were, in terms of signing, and hearing actors that knew sign. There was, again, a very big distinction in terms of the physicality, in terms of how they use their bodies and their face, and not having that extra sense. There was amazing how much more expressive I found the deaf actors that came into audition, and that was really solidified that we had to find a deaf actor. And we were very fortunate to find Ryan, who plays Seth, because he was a real score for us, and he's a terrific young kid. There's not a lot of young deaf actors. It's just culturally, there is not. To the point where we couldn't find the girl that was going to play his girlfriend. And it was Trishelle that came along out of calls to all the deaf schools in Los Angeles, and we had a great response, and we found this great girl to play Laura. These two kids are great. In the case of Claire,